What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I am back home. Black Ops 1 has concluded, and over the week of while the Black Ops 1 campaign was going, we also had the reveal of Black Ops Cold War's multiplayer. And before we get into the rest of the video, make sure to leave a like and do me a favor and subscribe to the channel as well, and make sure to comment letting me know if you're excited for Black Ops Cold War. I'm very excited for it, but I want to see what you're most excited for and if you're just excited at all. Anyways, let's hop into the rest of the video. Everything that we saw was alpha build of the game, so some things are subject to change. So anything that in the highlights or in my concerns, some of those could change in the final build of the game, so keep that in mind. Alright, so first up is the weapons. So all the weapons that we saw currently, some of them were actually, we didn't get gameplay of, but were in like the reveal. So what we did see in the gameplays is the XM4, and that is the Commando. We got the Krieg 6, which I believe it looks like the AK-5. I think it might be the AK-5. I could be completely wrong, but if you guys gun nuts out there that know their guns, the Krieg 6, it looks a lot like the AK-5. A lot of people are saying it's the Galil, but it doesn't look anything like the Galil. Oh, it looks close, but it doesn't look like the Galil that we've had, if that makes any sense. Next is AK-47, Type 15, which is we didn't see gameplay of. ASVAL, we didn't see gameplay of either, but they're both in the reveal. MP5, Type 821, which is pretty much the Uzi, AK-74U, Type 63, M16, RPD, Stoner 63, the M60, the LW3 Tundra, which is the L96, the Pellington 703, which is pretty much just a Remington, 1911, the Amati, which is like an RK7, or it looks more like a Renetti with the burst mod, the Hauer 77, which is pretty much a trench gun, the Gallo SA-12, which is the Spaz-12, and the Sigma 2, which was a launcher. It looks like the typical like lock-on launcher. But those are all the weapons. ASVAL, Kryzen, Soviet. If you guys haven't already seen it, the trailer and everything is linked in the description below. There's even like a zombies teaser, which we will talk about a little bit, is the traditional minimap. The traditional minimap is returning. I don't know why we have to be so freaking out about this. It should just be how it was in the first place. But you know, Infinity Ward made a lot of decisions. Whatever. We're going past this game, past Modern Warfare and whatever. Anyways, Gunsmith Returns. One of the best things that Infinity Ward did was the Gunsmith. The amount of customization you can have in Modern Warfare is incredible, and it's returning in this game, and I think it might be better in this game. The only gripe I had with the Gunsmith is there are too many cons. You were kind of limited on your variety on what you wanted to use, so you really couldn't use too many things because of their cons. Like, take that MP5 barrel, the silencer one, the very last one, not the monolithic, but that last one. The bullet velocity sucked, but it has so many good sides, but the bullet velocity makes it to where it's literally unusable. No doors and mounting. This is a big deal for me. I really didn't mind doors too much personally, but mounting I had a terrible like problem with. Because in multiplayer, at least, in Warzone it makes sense. I actually like it in Warzone. Warzone makes perfect sense. Ground War, perfect sense. But in 6v6, 10v10, it was literally unbearable. Everybody's on a head glitch, and you can't see their forehead, and you can't. It's like it's so hard to kill somebody that is mounted. Pretty much motivated camping, and you know when something gets rid of camping, I'm all for it. Anyways. Up next, Warzone Carryover. I'll go into this briefly because I'm not really a Warzone player, but it really did interest me because a lot of the things in Black Ops Cold War is just carrying over to Warzone. I don't know how exactly they're going to do it, but pretty much my hopes are a new map. I will be checking out a new map if it does come out because I love me some map design. I really want to check out like how they're going to execute stuff in Warzone because they said that they're going to bring assets from Black Ops Cold War into Warzone, and I have no idea how they're going to do it. So, graphics. In general, this game, personally to me, looks better than Black Ops 4. Does it look better than Black Ops 3? Debatable. We have to wait to see until the game launches, but on alpha build, it didn't look as good as Black Ops 3, but it looked better than Black Ops 4 in like games previous. Is it not as colorful? Sure. But graphic-wise, like lighting, everything else, it looked incredible. I think the game looks absolutely amazing. The weapon models look nice. The animations aren't as good as Infinity Ward's, but they're pretty nice too. I really like how they are. Combined arms. I'm not too sold on this mode just yet. Pretty much it's like a miniature ground war. It's 12v12 at least in the alpha build. I don't know if they're gonna upgrade it to 20v20 because if you go to like the store page, it does say that there's 40 players available, and that might be the fire team mode. So who knows? And we'll talk about that here in a second. But Combined Arms pretty much takes the infantry combat and then adds vehicles to it and makes like bigger maps, literally like Ground War. And honestly, I'm not too sold on it yet. I think I need to play it first, but we'll see. And it looks promising. It looks okay. I don't think I'll play it that much when the game releases, but I'll still give it a try. Combined Arms maps, I left those out, and that's Armada and Crossroads. Armada looks kind of fun, to be honest, but Crossroads I feel like gives me that Black Ops 1 vibe that I was looking for, and it looks good. I'm more excited for Crossroads than Armada, but Armada just looks like it could be a little bit fun from what I've been seeing. For 6v6 maps, we got Satellite, Moscow, and Miami. Satellite looks really solid. It gives me Black Ops 2 vibes incredibly. I'm really excited to see how that map plays. Moscow, basic 3-lane map. I'm really excited to see how that goes, and I love like when something takes place in Moscow. But the highlight I think for me is Miami. A lot of people are a little mixed on the map, but I'm a huge fan of neon lights, nighttime settings, not to the certain extent to where nighttime gets in the way. I like the neon lights. Anyways, Fire Team. So that we saw a mode called Dirty Bomb, and then pretty much Fire Team is just a large scale objective based game mode, and it's pretty much, I'm pretty sure it's going to take advantage of the 40 players that we saw, but it takes place on a map called the Ural Mountains. I don't know what, I think that's the map's name, but I'm pretty excited to give this mode a try. It looks different. It looks like they take a battle royale, like massive battle royale twist, and then make something cool out of it, because you get in squads of 4 and then you guys do the objective. It looks fun. So wildcards are returning, and these ones look pretty insane. There's Gunfighter, which is 8 primary attachments, Danger Close, which is extra lethal and tacticals, and you spawn with max ammo. That's actually a kind of a game changer for me. Perk Grade, you can have up to 6 perks. Like you carry 3 extra perks pretty much. Lawbreaker, Overkill, and Unrestricted Perks. I say Overkill because you can put a primary in either slot, and you can even have like 2 secondaries if you wanted to. And Unrestricted Perks means you can like rock Ninja, Ghost, and Scavenger in 3 different slots. And so pretty much you can just do whatever you want in like the Unrestricted Perks section. And that's pretty cool to me. I don't know if I'll use it too much, but Gunfighter and Danger Close have a lot of my attention, so we'll see. 54 attachments, incredible. I think Modern Warfare still had more, but 54 attachments is still pretty nice, and I can't wait to see what the variety is in Black Ops Cold War. Up next, the Chopper Gunner. There's like, obviously there's returning streaks, but the highlight for me was the Chopper Gunner because it has the same animation and everything that it did in Black Ops 1, and it looks like it's pretty nuts from the gameplay that I saw, so I'm pretty excited to see that whenever it comes out. PS5 features. I might be late to getting the PS5. I don't know quite sure just yet, but pretty much it's going to take advantage of the features that PS5 are going to be providing, which is ray tracing, 120 FPS, thank goodness, 3D audio, and like the haptic feedback, stuff like that. But the highlight for me here is the 120 FPS. I am really excited to finally play on a console that has a higher frame rate, refresh rate than 60 frames per second. So sliding returns, we all knew, but the sliding looks pretty promising in this. It doesn't look like Modern Warfare's, with kind of like meh, you know. Ninja Returns. So pretty much take Dead Silence and just rename it and then change it up a little bit as well. So Ninja, from what people were saying in the alpha build, it wasn't completely quiet. Like people could still hear you up close, but it counters that field upgrade, the field mic. It pretty much, you're only quiet while moving. That is what I like. That's the change I wanted to see rather than it being a field upgrade. Cross-platform and cross-generation. So I didn't expect the cross-generation part. The cross-platform part I was kind of expecting, but the cross-generation part I wasn't expecting. So pretty much you can play with no matter what platform. It just like whatever platform that Black Ops Cold War is on, you can play. You can play with that person. So you can play PS4. PS4 can play with PS5. PS5 can play with Xbox One. Xbox One can play with PS4. They can play with Xbox Series X. It's really cool. I'm a huge fan of that. And last but not least, Battle Pass returns. We were kind of expecting that. Now, let's go ahead and get on to my concerns, and I only have very few. And my top concern, I'm pretty sure everybody expected this because it wasn't in my highlights, but that is the score streak. I don't know how they're going to play out yet. The way they explained it, it's pretty much like they don't reset on death, and that kind of bothers me already because that kind of just takes away the whole thing of a streak. But the way they explained it is keeping me open-minded at the very least, because pretty much if you stay alive and you still streak up, you're getting a score multiplier bonus, and you'll get that streak faster. If you're somebody who is not very good at the game, you're not going to get the high tier streaks. You'll get UAVs, but you won't get like a chopper gunner, a napalm strike. at least not very early in the game. You might get it like end game maybe if you kind of pop off towards the end. But the way that Exclusive Ace was saying it is like if you die, get 1 kill, die, get 1 kill, die, get 1 kill, die, you will not get a chopper gunner. You won't get the top tier streaks. It'll take you 120 kills to get the chopper gunner. I actually kind of like that. I think it's fair because I feel like it's gonna still reward a great player, but some of those above average players are gonna get streaks more frequently, and I'm okay with that. And they're all on cooldowns too, so I don't know. But another thing I saw in my head of how you could take this is if it's gonna make it feel like more of an arcade shooter, because the way they did it is you get a score bonus every kill you get in the same life. So if you get up to 5 kills, you get like a 450 score bonus, and it keeps going on and forth, so on and so forth, and your score keeps adding up and boosting in the same life. So if you don't know what I mean by an arcade shooter, take Doom 2016's arcade mode for example. Is like if you go on killing people chain after chain and you just keep killing, you're gonna get a constant score multiplier that just keeps going until you slow down or die or whatever. Pretty much giving me that vibe. Just like you're gonna keep getting score, and the score is gonna build up higher and higher, and that's why these streaks are so expensive. So I'm still concerned about score streaks. I'm staying open-minded, but I'm kind of looking forward to see how it plays out. Hey guys, future editor Perk, I just realized something while I was editing. I didn't mention the progression system. So we didn't hear anything about progression so far, but I really hope we don't go back to the officer ranking that we did in Modern Warfare. If they want to keep it in Warzone, sure. But in like Black Ops Cold War as the standalone game, I want prestiging to return. That's one of my biggest concerns, is the progression, because it felt insanely lackluster this year with Modern Warfare, and I really hope they take that feedback into account and then add a prestige system that, and like also the level 1000, pretty much the traditional thing that we've had for years. I really hope that comes back as well. All these things that they changed that I loved about COD, and they changed it in Modern Warfare, and I want them to come back. I want the prestige system to come back, and I want to reach max prestige, get to level 1000, give that reward for grinding. I also want there to be master prestige rewards, if there even is a prestige system. I want this to come and be in this game, because the officer ranking system just ain't it, Chief. Please, Treyarch, if you're watching this, please. Up next, and you guys are probably obvious with this one, skill-based matchmaking. How are they going to handle skill-based matchmaking? It's almost confirmed that it's going to be returning to this game. How strict? How strong? How is it going to be? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in beta or when the game comes out. I'm pretty sure there's going to be skill-based in beta, because there was skill-based in the Modern Warfare beta, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's skill-based in the beta. But I want to see if it's at least tuned down. If it's tuned down, fine, whatever. I just want to make it to where I feel a little bit more variety in my lobbies. Not like, obviously, don't put me up against a protected bracket. Put me up against people that somewhat better than me, and people that are not as good as me. I just want variety. That's all I want. That's it. Come on, please. Activision, Treyarch, please give me some variety. Up next, connection and hit reg. So Treyarch is very notorious for having very poor hit reg. That's the only complaint I've had with Treyarch over the years. Like in Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. I think Black Ops 1 had like the best like hit detection out of the Treyarch games. But even then, like Black Ops 4, it's hard to tell if you're gonna hit somebody or not. And I'm not really a huge fan of that. So I want to see how hit reg and connection is gonna be. This kind of ties into skill base as well. It's like, is skill base gonna prioritize your connection, or do like Infinity Ward did and give you 60 ping lobbies every lobby? Well, I don't know. We'll see. But I hope the hit reg is good. That's one of my concerns. And last but not least, it's a major concern for me, and this will actually help with skill base, and that is lobby staying together and map voting. So map voting won't help skill base, but lobby staying together will help, like, tolerate skill base. Not help skill base, but tolerate it. Pretty much when a lobby stays together and you find that good lobby, like how every other COD has done, again, Infinity Ward making a change in Modern Warfare here, lobbies stay together. Let's hope that lobbies stay together. There's like a screen of Noah J stream. There's like a little screen to where lobbies staying together and map voting were both in the game. and I hope that stays, because when you find that perfect lobby, you get to stay in that lobby. Sure, there'll be some people that might back out, but there will be people that will stay in the lobby with you, and you'll still have a few great games until the lobby disconnects. I don't know what they're gonna do. It might like disband, like disconnect the lobby after a few games, but who knows. The lobby staying together will definitely suppress skill-based. It'll make it, like, skill-based will still be noticeable. Lobby staying together will not make it nearly as bad as Infinity Ward, as Modern Warfare's. So let's hope. And map voting, I mean, that's just the standard. We need map voting. We need these features in this game. Like, that's one of the best features in the game, and the Infinity Ward just takes it out. That's it for my rant of my concerns. All the highlights are looking very good. I'm really excited to see what maps we're gonna get at launch, and how the maps are gonna play in beta. I'm gonna be streaming the hell out of the beta when it comes out October 8th. And we're also going to be trying out all the weapons. That's it for me. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. What do you guys think of this reveal? Make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. I love you all. Have a fantastic day.
Life's too short, so don't live too late. Life's too short, so don't live too late. Life's too short, so don't live too late. Life's too short. Life's too short, so don't live too late.